Have your attention, please. Good evening. My name is Ernest Brooks, principal of Robert E. Lee High School, and I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025 at Star Wars Stadium. This is a reminder that there is no smoking in the stadium and the aisles must be kept clear at all times. In respect of our graduates and those seated around you, we ask that all cell phones and other electronic communication devices be turned off or muted during the ceremony. There are several exits in Star Wars Stadium. Please be aware of the exits closest to your seats. Restrooms are located on the home and visitor side near the concession stands. Concession stands will remain open throughout the ceremony. Bullhorns, whistles, clappers, and other noisemakers are prohibited. Parents and guests are not allowed on the field at any time. At the conclusion of the ceremony, students will exit the stadium to their designated location, and visitors will exit through the concrete main gates. Your cooperation in this event is greatly appreciated. Thank you. At this time, would you please stand in honor of our graduates? Let the processional begin. Audience members and graduates, please remain standing and direct your attention to the center of the field for the presentation of colors by the Robert E. Lee Marine Corps Junior ROTC Color Guard. We will honor the United States of America with the national anthem performed by the Robert E. Lee Band and Choir, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Student Body President Mariana Rangel Tenteria, and then the Alma Mater by the Band and Choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Please remain standing while the flags exit and remain standing through the Alma Mater and invocation. Ricari Blow, Student Council Vice President, will now lead the invocation and a message.
Oh, y'all can do better. The Bible say, rejoice in the Lord always, class of 2025. Again, I say rejoice. He said, with 2 or 3 come in the midst of his name, he'll be there. So let us go into the throne of grace. Gracious and eternal God, we gather here today with hearts full of gratitude and joy as we celebrate this momentous milestone. Thank you for bringing these graduates to this day, a day marked by hard work, perseverance, and growth. Through every challenge and triumph, you have been present. As they now step into the next chapter of their journey, we ask for your continued guidance. May they walk boldly into the future with courage, wisdom, and compassion. Grant them the clarity in times of uncertainty, strength in times of struggle, and humility in times of success. Help them to be not only seekers of knowledge, but also bearers of light, making a difference in the world with their unique gifts. Surround them with your peace, cover them with your protection, and fill them with a purpose greater than themselves. Now may the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace today and always. Amen. Please be seated. Dear graduates, family, and friends, today marks a significant milestone in your journey. As you stand here about to get your diploma in hand, you're ready to take on the world. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. It only gets more exciting. So as you move forward, I want to leave you with 2 simple yet powerful words. Push on. Push on through challenges and obstacles. Push on when the road ahead seems uncertain. Push on when you feel like giving up. Because the truth is, your greatest accomplishments often lie just beyond the point where you thought you couldn't go any further. Push on. You got this, graduates. You worked hard, you persevered, and you made it to this moment. Now it's time to take that momentum and propel yourself into the future. When life gets rough, push on. When life gets tough, push on. Continue to strive for greatness, for you are great. So push on with passion, with purpose, and with determination. Push on with kindness, with empathy, and with courage. Push on with love, because for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. The world needs your unique perspective, your talents, and your contributions. Push on and make your mark. Congratulations, class of 2025. May the God be good to you. May the good Lord bless you, and continue to push on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tracy Curry with our welcome.
Good evening, wonderful students, faculty, alumni, and beloved families. Thank you for attending the celebration as you watch your student or family member take a step closer towards success. To my peers, congratulations as we take a huge step towards reality. As we proceed with our lives, let them be filled with more laughter, more joy, and more opportunities in the future. But let's be honest, this road wasn't easy. We fought through sleepless nights, back-to-back assignments, and the draining pressure of STAR, EOC, SATs, and ACTs. All those exams that seemed like they'd never end. There were moments we questioned if we had enough in us to finish strong. We battled anxiety, burnouts, even silence, yet we kept pushing. We kept going. We pushed through study sessions when our minds were exhausted. We chose to show up on days we didn't even feel like ourselves. And in doing so, we proved to ourselves and to the world, we're not just students, we're warriors and we're overcomers. And with that being said, my challenge to y'all is this: dream without permission and stay hungry. From the moment we stepped into this school, we've been told where to go, what to do, and what to become. And for years, we followed instructions. We've waited for approval. We asked if our dreams were acceptable, if they were possible. But hear me clear, the world does not get to decide what you're worthy of. Your ambition does not need a permission slip. You don't have to wait to be older or richer or more qualified. Your voice, it's loud enough. Your dream, it's valid enough. You're already more than enough. But let me be clear, dreaming is just the first act. Staying hungry is the second. Because after the applause fade and the Instagram captions and senior trips, there comes a quieter season, one where no one is watching. And that's where your hunger has to show up. Hunger for impact, hunger for purpose, and hunger to keep going, especially when it's not so glamorous. Stay hungry when it's easier to settle. Stay hungry when they say you've made it. Stay hungry when life tells you to be content with average. You already proved your strength by being here tonight. So don't wait, don't doubt, don't dim your lights to make others comfortable. Now go, shake the ground. I love you all. Tracy Curry signing out.
There are many in attendance today who have contributed to the success of these seniors. We would like to express our appreciation by recognizing some of them at this particular time. First, we would like to recognize our 2024-2025 Goose Creek Board of Trustees and our Superintendent of Schools. Please hold your applause until I have introduced all members, and then we will recognize them as a group. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all have been recognized. School board members for the 2024-2025 school year include Mr. James Jim Campisi, President. Richard Clem, Vice President. Ms. Tiffany Guy, Secretary. Mr. Jesse Martinez, Assistant Secretary. Mr. Howard Sampson, Board Member. Mr. Mercedes Renteria III, Board Member. Ms. Helen Barat Tim, Board Member. Dr. Randall O'Brien, Superintendent of Schools. Please join me in recognizing our 2024-2025 Board of Trustees and Superintendent of Schools. Next, we would like to recognize the Goose Creek Executive Council. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Then we will recognize them as a group. Please stand as your name is called and remain standing until you have been recognized. Ms. Susan Jackson, Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. Dr. Matthew Bollinger, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Mr. Matt Flood, Assistant Superintendent of Technology. Dr. Anthony Price, Assistant Superintendent of Operations Services. Ms. Kendall David, Executive Director of Community and Engagement. Karen Thomas, Ms. Karen Thomas, Area Executive Director of Campus Leadership. Please join me in recognizing our Executive Council members. We are also pleased to have Robert E. Lee feeder pattern principals, Peter Holland, Center Principal, Virtual Academy Principal, and Virtual Academy Teacher, Dr. Daniel Blanson, Ms. Judy Mackion, Ms. Lacey Gordon, Mr. Mark Garina, Mr. Luis Munoz, Ms. Erica Smith, Ms. Kathy Holland, Ms. Alicia Brooks, Ms. Carla Johnson. Would you please stand and all be recognized? Please join me in recognizing the following guests. Mr. Charles Johnson, Mayor of Baytown. Ms. Gina Guillory, Lee College Board Member. Ms. Sarah Graham, City Council Member and Team Colleague Member. Mr. Ken Griffith, City Council Member. And Ms. Laura Alvarado, City Council Member. Please join me in recognizing the administrative staff of the Robert E. Lee High School. Please stand and be recognized. Let me slow down. Now, please join me in recognizing the administrative staff of Robert Lee High School. Please stand and be recognized. The faculty at Robert E. Lee High School is made up of men and women who care about your students. They have worked with your young people for 4 years. They have grown to know and love them, and they have helped them reach to this point in their lives. Will the Robert E. Lee High School faculty please stand and be recognized? You as parents and grandparents of these fine young men and women have played a vital role in the educational process. We appreciate the support you have given us. Would the parents and grandparents of these graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank everyone who has made this night possible. It is with great pleasure that I now turn the podium over to several of our most distinguished members of the class of 2025. Our keynote speakers will be Student Council President Emma Luisa Plasencia, giving senior reflection. The salutatorian address given by Oswaldo Garcia, concluding with Shandon Conley II, giving the valedictorian address. Please welcome Emma Luisa Plasencia.
Good evening, friends and family. If you don't already know, my name is Emma Luisa, and I am involved in a few clubs here at Lee, including President of National Honor Society, Student Council, and Senior Committee. I'm also a part of the National Technical Honor Society, and I've played a few sports while attending Lee, like volleyball, soccer, and track. And let's not forget the morning announcements. Okay, sorry, we get it. I admit, I haven't always been very social. Until this day, many people would probably agree I haven't changed much in that department. I apologize. But being a part of these clubs has allowed me to connect with many different people. Although we may not talk every day or say hi to each other in the halls, they know where we stand, and I appreciate that more than they know. My first day as a freshman was probably the hardest part of my whole high school career. I was wondering who I was going to be, who I was going to meet, and if I'd ever find where I belong. A couple of friend groups later, and some friends who haven't left my side, Pilar, I still have no clue who I am, but I sure do know who I can count on when I need it. Sophomore year, I thought I had it all figured out. Life seemed like it was finally making sense, until it didn't. I learned that life isn't predictable, and sometimes you just have to keep going no matter what. Trust, that 70 I got in my college BIM class had me stressing. Never again did I receive under a 90 in a class. Sorry, Father, I know the deadline was a 95. Junior year, definitely the toughest, between losing friends, quitting sports, and having to really start thinking about the future. Everything felt like it was piling on at once. The word college stopped being just a word and became a decision. My only real option at the time was attending Texas A&M for chemical engineering. Newsflash, plans changed. But that's what it's all about, living, learning, and being okay when things don't go exactly how you planned. That same year, something amazing happened. My little sister started high school, and honestly, having her here made junior year something special. And being able to mentor her, guide her, and show her the ropes was one of the biggest blessings. It gave me a purpose and reminded me that leadership isn't just about titles. I apologize. Okay. Where am I? It's about being there for someone. She became my reminder that I wasn't alone. And now I get to say I had a lifelong friend by my side when I needed her the most. I love you, Julie. Then senior year hit. Everyone was ready to leave or completely unsure of what was next. And if we're being honest, I was definitely stressed between college applications, essays, and being spammed with 50 million scholarships by my mom. Which, by the way, actually earned me some money, guys. It was a lot. We also got a surprise snow week, which I've never had so much fun. Lastly, procrastination. We all know what I'm talking about. Senioritis hit hard, but we made it. Now, I've had a lot of responsibilities these past 4 years, some official, some not so much. I do want to take a second to acknowledge Ricari, who's been by my side, truly doing all the presidential duties, even as vice president. Let's be honest, without you, things wouldn't have run nearly as smoothly. Thank you. Over the years, I was blessed with many wonderful opportunities and people who led me to where I am now. Number one, my amazing parents who have raised me and always pushed me to do my best. Whether it was 70s in my BIM class or 100s on my math test, they never stopped encouraging me to be the best version of myself. My dad always said, "You go to school to learn." After every long, boring lecture came the same quote. After a while, I realized he was trying to help me reach my full potential. Thank you, Papa. Right after that comes someone who truly made a difference, my sister. Having her here reminded me of what really matters, being present, being supportive, and being someone she can look up to. She made the school days brighter, the mornings easier, and gave me a reason to keep showing up, even on the hard days. Number 2, the STEM program here at Lee. It has absolutely shaped my decision to attend the University of Houston for chemical engineering. Being in STEM gave me something to look forward to every day, from building projects to giving presentations. Yes, even the trash can-based ones. It let me be creative and hands-on in a way that made learning exciting. And I found something I love, and I'm excited to turn that into a career. Number 3, the teachers and staff. Whether it was Miss C's freshman year CSB's class or going to Miss Smith when I just needed to vent, I always felt supported. And shout out to Miss Gonzalez, who I never saw unless I absolutely needed to, which for some reason made those moments feel even more important. And of course, Miss Morales, who helped me through one of my lowest moments. Thank you for not giving up on me when I didn't know how to hold it together. Now, I may not know each one of you individually, but I do know that we've all made it this far. We are sitting in this field wearing our maroon caps and gowns, about to receive our diplomas. Some of us taking gap years, others are headed to college, and some are still figuring it out. And that's okay. We made it through the 13 long years of school, and that alone is something to be proud of. Because what's next is up to us, and that's what makes it all so exciting. Thank you, class of 2025.
Good evening, graduates, parents, friends, family, teachers, and staff. Today we mark the end of a long journey as we congratulate the class of 2025. Buenas tardes, graduados, padres, amigos, familiares, profesores y personal. Hoy conmemoramos el final de un largo camino a felicitar la clase de 2025. It is a profound honor to stand here today as this year's salutatorian. 4 years ago, we walked the halls of Robert E. Lee for the first time, and now we have walked them for the last. We experienced the good and the bad together. We pushed through, and we have made it. Es un gran honor estar aquí hoy como el salutatoriano de este año. Hace 4 años recorrimos los pasillos de Robert E. Lee por primera vez y ahora por última vez. Juntos experimentamos lo bueno y lo malo, superamos las dificultades y lo logramos. I would like to thank, most importantly, my family and my grandparents for always being there for me and pushing me to achieve my best academically. I love y'all. My friends, for making my experience here at Lee more entertaining. Dr. Antonini, Ms. Hoy, Mrs. Mulligan, and Mrs. Poulon, and all teachers for the knowledge and opportunities you have passed on to me. Quiero agradecer sobre todo a mi familia y mis abuelos por siempre estar ahí para mí y animarme a alcanzar mi máximo potencial académico. Los amo mucho. A mis amigos por hacer mi experiencia en Lee más entretenida. I love y'all too. A la doctora Antonini, a la señora Hoy, a la señora Mulligan y a la señora Poulon, y a todos los profesores por el conocimiento y las oportunidades que me han transmitido. I would like to hold a moment of silence for family and friends who have helped us and impacted our lives but could not be here today. Quisiera guardar un momento de silencio por los familiares y amigos que nos han ayudado e influido en nuestras vidas, pero no pudieron estar aquí hoy. To end off on a happier note, I would like to give a round of applause to the class of 2025 for graduating today. Para terminar con una nota más alegre, quisiera aplaudir a la clase de 2025 por graduarse hoy. Today is not just the end of high school, but the beginning of our new lives. Whether we continue our education, join the workforce, or march towards the military, there will be new challenges, adventures, and opportunities that we must take advantage of. The future is uncertain, but it is ours to shape. Hoy no es solo el final de la preparatoria, sino el comienzo de nuestras nuevas vidas, ya que sea que continuemos nuestra educación, nos unamos al mercado laboral o nos incorporemos al servicio militar. Habrá nuevos desafíos, aventuras y oportunidades que debemos aprovechar. El futuro es incierto, pero está en nuestras manos forjarlo. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. Let us fly high, out into the world, soaring like ganders. Una vez más, felicitaciones a la clase de 2025. Volemos alto, hacia el mundo como gansos. Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you all for coming to the class of 2025 Robert E. Lee graduation today. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for the opportunity to stand on the stage tonight and be in the position I'm in. I'd like to give him all the glory today. There are a lot of people I want to thank. For starters, I'd like to thank Coach LaFour. All the lessons and the work ethic I learned under your wing in basketball truly led me to do what I've done. And I can't forget Coach Bingham, the birthday boy, Big BDB Binger himself, and all the other basketball coaches. Now, I'd also like to thank Ms. Dean. It's hard to juggle leading a club and being a teacher, but you always do manage to do great at both and much, much more. And last but not least, for the academic side of my life, I'd like to thank all the other teachers, counselors, administrators, and everyone else behind me that's involved in making school memorable. As for my personal life, I'd like to start by thanking Hannah and her wonderful family. You all truly changed my life and helped me shape into the person I am today. I'd like to thank my family for coming all the way out and visiting, my church family, and my friends, especially the academic weapons. Most importantly, my thanks go out to my little brothers and my dad for always loving me and pushing me to be the best I can be. Though I may not express it, I truly love you guys, and I'm very thankful for your hard work. Lastly, I'd like to thank everyone else that I don't know for coming here. Though I don't know who you're coming for, we're all coming here for the same reason, and we're all very thankful that you're here to support us. With that out of the way, I'd like to tell you the most important things that I've learned after all the studying, the hard work, and the time that we've spent together in our years in school. Whether it was working out with my basketball team, joking around in class, and even yapping with my favorite teachers, there was countless big and small moments throughout high school, and even just in my life up until this point that I find myself reminiscing on. The late night games, playing hard, and then rage baiting our coach even harder on the bus ride home. Football games, watching Lee whoop Sterling in this very stadium, and getting confetti sprayed in my eye by Shavash. Even just seeing my friends every day at lunch or around school, which will become increasingly difficult now that we're graduating, I'm up here today to tell you to truly appreciate these moments. Life is scary, it's complicated, it's stressful, and oftentimes it leads people down paths where they find themselves constantly folding under pressure of life. What I've learned is the true importance of stopping for a moment, reflecting, smelling the flowers, admiring the beauty of the sky, and enjoying the gift of life. As we become adults, life will only get more complicated. But the more we live, the more we have been able to be blessed to been able to experience. Though we may have to deal with taxes, raising a family, and most notably, we have to do our own laundry now. The very fact that we have to do these things means we have something to be thankful for. Taxes means that we have a job, we have money to be able to provide for our family. Raising a family may be hard, but it's one of the most important and rewarding experiences you can have. And dirty laundry is hated by everybody. I still have some sitting at home. But it means that we have clean clothes to be able to go out in. Though time won't stop ticking and life won't get any easier, take a break and rest. Enjoy what you have and be thankful for your dirty laundry. I know it was a bit of a short message here tonight, but I'm sure we'll still find a way to take up a few hours. Again, I truly appreciate every one of you. I'd like to thank you all, again, for coming out here and enjoying this moment with us. I wish each and every one of you the best in your lives as you go forth. God bless you all, and let's graduate.
Thank you, Ricari, Tracy, Emma Louisa, Oswaldo, and Shandon. Great job. You may be excused to sit with your classmates. Honored guests, this evening we will call the names of our graduates. I would like to point out the top 2% of the graduating class will be recognized as summa cum laude. The next 3% of the class will be recognized as magna cum laude. And the next 5% will earn the distinction of cum laude graduate. These students represent the top 10% of our senior class and are seated with honor in the front of the graduating class. Please direct your attention to the pages in your program that lists all the students who have received honors, awards, and scholarships. Because we have recognized them individually at the honors assembly and reception, and in print today's program, we will not introduce them individually today. I would like to point out that the graduating class has been offered scholarships valued at $5.2 million. We congratulate these fine group of young men and women who have worked so hard to receive these scholarships. We would also like to take a moment to recognize a group of seniors who have decided to serve our country by joining the Armed Forces of the United States of America. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Ashley Bertrand, United States Army. Ian Edmonds, United States Navy. Laura Flores, United States Navy. Jared Fuentes, United States Air Force. Christian Hurley, United States Army. Asalet Leha, United States Navy. Bryce Miller, United States Marines. Ethan Ortiz, United States Marines. And John Thompson, United States Army. Thank each of you for your service. Let's give them one more round of applause. Gander family, as I stand before you today, I'm reminded of the words of the great general himself. Do your duty in all things. You cannot do more. You should never do less. These words spoken by the man whose name graces our very school. They resonate deeply in the journey you've all embarked upon. As a former Robert Lee student myself, graduating just a few years ago in 1994, I feel a profound sense of connection and camaraderie with each of you. We are bound together not only by our shared alma mater, but also the spirit of Goose Creek that runs through our veins. Once a Gander, always a Gander. These words embody the steadfast bond that unites us, transcending time and space. As you find yourselves at the threshold of this new phase in your lives, I encourage you to pause and contemplate the path that has gotten you to this moment. Treasure the experience you've shared, the bonds you've formed, and the knowledge you've gained. Yet keep in mind, this is not the end. It signifies the start of something new. As you step into the broader world beyond the walls of high school, welcome the possibilities that lie ahead with enthusiasm and optimism. You are the architects of your destiny, the masters of your fate. Seize each moment with courage, determination, and integrity. As you navigate the complexities of life, always strive to uphold the values instilled in you by your families, your teachers, and your community. Let compassion be your guiding light, empathy your compass, and kindness your currency. In closing, let me leave you with this thought. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. As you embark on this new journey, an exciting journey, dare to dream boldly, pursue your passions relentlessly, and never, ever lose sight of the incredible potential that lies within each of you. As I share verbally, and I hope in my actions, always remember that you are extraordinary, you are exceptional, you are phenomenal, and every day I have breath in my body, you are loved. Congratulations, class of 2025. May your hearts be filled with hope, your mind with wisdom, your soul with boundless possibilities. Go forth and conquer the world, for it's yours for the taking. On behalf of the faculty and the staff at Robert E. Lee High School, Senior Class Principal, Ms. Michelle Jackson, Senior Class Counselor, Ms. Lori Cervantes, and I would like to extend our best wishes for your future successes. It is with great pleasure that I turn over the microphone today to our Superintendent of Schools for certification of the class of 2025 of the Robert E. Lee High School. Dr. Randall O'Brien, I would like to present to you the Lee graduates, class of 2025.
Well, it does fill me with immense joy and pride to stand before you today as we mark this milestone in your lives. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It is a launch point, a moment of transformation as you step from the halls of high school into the world of limitless possibilities. I have just a few words for you this evening, but as we all heard, the valedictorian allocated me an additional 30 minutes of speaking tonight, so sit back. Now, as superintendent of schools, I've had the privilege of witnessing your journey, one marked by resilience, determination, and growth. You've courageously faced challenges, leaned on one another, and risen stronger each and every time. And now you stand ready, not just with knowledge, but with the character that you've developed along the way. I believe that the best version of each one of you may be measured in equal parts of confidence from the knowledge that you've attained thus far, for your hunger for more of the success that you've experienced, and humility from recognizing the value in others. Ideally, you may rely upon your faith to provide the discernment necessary to apply the trait of your character that is required for each given moment throughout your journey. Capturing this delicate balance will bring you a joyful and fruitful life. You have been guided by the giants who came before you. Your teachers, mentors, family members have lifted you higher so that you could see farther. And now you begin your own path as giants in your own right, ready to inspire those who follow. As you move forward, stay grounded in the values you've built here: purpose, integrity, perseverance. Keep dreaming big, serve the community well, and never stop striving for a better version of yourself. Congratulations, Lee High School class of 2025. You are and always will be giants among us. Congratulations. And now I'd like to invite Mr. Ernest Brooks, your high school principal, back up to the podium for some official business. Mr. Brooks, do you have a declaration for me this evening?
I do, sir. I hereby declare that the students presented to you have successfully completed all coursework as required by the Texas State Education Agency and are eligible to receive a diploma from Goose Creek Consolidated Independent School District.
That's nice to hear, considering the moment. Then having done so, as superintendent of schools, I hereby certify the Robert E. Lee High School class of 2025 on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff of Goose Creek CISD, and Robert E. Lee High School. I want to say again, congratulations, class of 2025.
We have now come to the phase of the graduation for which you have all been waiting. We have discussed the meaning of this ceremony with our seniors, and now I would like to take a moment to mention to our guests. While this is a happy and exciting occasion, this is a ceremony of honor and dignity. Although we are here in the stadium, we cannot lose sight of the respect of the graduation ceremony. We ask that your cooperation in maintaining honor and dignity for this ceremony so that each senior may be recognized appropriately. The use of any mechanical noisemakers as a method of recognition for an individual graduate is discouraged. At Lee, we raise the bar for expectations to a higher level each and every day for our students. This evening, we raise the bar higher for our parents and guests as well. Thank you for representing and respecting the ceremony for all our graduates and their families. At this time, we would like to make a special presentation to two fellow classmates who are no longer with us and are unable to graduate today. Ms. Michelle Jackson, Senior Principal, will represent our honorary diplomas. First, we would like to present the diploma in honor of Mariah Michelle Riley. Accepting this honorary diploma on behalf of Mariah will be her loving family, Kamari Curtis and Joseph Manton. Please come to the stage and accept the honorary diploma. Our next diploma to present will be in honor of Karen Giselle Rivera. Accepting this honorary diploma on behalf of Karen will be her mother, Marlene Antonia Padilla. Please come up to the stage in accepting this honorary diploma. Graduates and guests, would you please join me in honoring Mariah Michelle Riley and Karen Giselle Rivera and their families by giving them another round of applause. Ms. Katie Dean, Ms. Gabriela Llamas, and Mr. Jonathan Richards have been selected to announce the names of the graduates this evening. We will now proceed with the reading of our graduates and their names.
Shandon Lynn Conley II. Osvaldo Javier Garcia. Eric Cuellar. Emma Luisa Plasencia. Koyana Kayal. Kenya Nicole Peña. Godwin Chitlapili Benny. Cristina Isabel Buenrostro. David Acuna. Tara Rochelle Archibald. Aiden Anthony Juarez. Alejandra Itzel Herrera. Sabino de Jesus Ibarra. Lismari Silva Diaz. Isaac Abraham Molina. Nicholas Ray Newton. Judah Romero. Yasmin Chavez Hernandez. Lance Marshall Lacoste. Johnny Edmund Abramski. Mariana Rangel Tenturi. Michelle Samay Diaz. Jose Manuel Alvarez Jr. Valeria Sarai Rivera. Blake Anthony Sistos. Juan Pesina. Ellis Wong. Aubrey Rianne McDaniel. Daniela Garcia. Emily Flores Eufresio. Ricari Lamar Blow. Giovanni David Lopez Emesqua. Cristina Mireya Rodriguez. Talia Janae Caldwell. Emma Jo Johnson. Sage Grace Lastovica. Layla Grace Williams. Skyla Marie Trulette. Jack Andrew Dial. Ethan Michael Grady. Braylon Lee Jordan. Sergio David Martinez. Carlos Alberto Quintana Ramirez. Leonardo Rosalio Sanchez. Jacqueline Martinez. Jocelyn Mylene Acosta. Devin James Aguilar. Maria Elena Aguilera. Victoria Annette Alcantar. Serena Jade Alvarado. Mario Alvarado. Brandon Isaiah Alvarez. Hector Joshua Amaya. Janaya Carey Anthony. Joel Angel Arechiga Jr. Jonathan Andon Ariazola. Alexis Monique Atkinson. Valeria Atrian. Rayleigh Aswara. Dana Paula Barbosa Ochoa. Jacqueline Barranco. Callie Sage Barron. Kaylee Barti. Valentine Beck. Jaden Bell. Zoe Ray Benavides. Daniel Elias Benitez Herrera. Carla Vanessa Bermejo Medina. Amani Kelvin Bernardez Arzu. Ashley Shanae Bertrand. Alexis Hugo Betancourt. Jaime Alberto Blanco. Donovan Francisco Briseño. Emily Adele Brown. David Alberto Bryson. Valerie Michelle Bustos. Jocelyn Caballero. Xavier Alessandro Caceres Diaz. Jonathan Hector Calderon. Michelle Fria Calderon. Dante Christian Campbell. Anayeli Ruby Campos. Roberto Hernan Canales Jr. Adonis Cannoneer. Xavier Cappuccino. Giovanni Cardenas. Wilson David Cardona Benitez. Caleb Isaiah Carmona. Francisco Ezequiel Carrera. Aiden Christian Castillo. Dariana Castillo. Angel Gabriel Ceja. Destiny Ceja. Eli Enrique Ceja. Victoria Isabel Cerezo. Fabian Eric Serino. Samara Nicole Cervantes. Jasmine Jeanette Chavez. Miranda Chavez. Jaharold Dwayne Childress. Christopher Clark Jr. Chris Jermaine Cole. Stephen Alexander Contreras. Nadia Ayana Cooper. Andrew Xavier Cortez. Roman Genove Coriat. Amy Guadalupe Covarrubias. Isabel June Cohen. Isabel Anaí Cuevas. Olwin Martin Cuevas. Victoria Ann Cummings. Tracy Isaac Curry. Isabella Grace Davila. Leslie Del Angel. Jason Alexander De Leon. Angel Delgado. Jennifer Isabel Delgado. Luis Antonio De Luna. Madison Riley Desadir. Jamari Jermaine Descartes. Aiden Alfredo Diaz. Emmanuel Diaz. Luis Alfredo Diaz. Logan Alexander Dillon. Dariana Sade Dorsey. Daniel Justin Drigo. Nyla Emma Dubois. Riley Dufresne. Kenyon James Duggett. Christian Duhon. Christian Nicole Deshawn Duncan. Selena Duran. Charlene Duran. Joanna Duran Rivera. Ian Ashley Edmonds. Dylan Connor Edwards. Kylie Paige Edwards.
Alan Alexander Escamilla. Kimberly Eufrasio. Christian Van Evans. Catalina Fairman. Ariam Andres Flores. Jesus Flores. Laura Yasmin Flores Bravo. Carlos Cano Flores Jr. Aubrey Michelle Francois. Zayana Frazier. Jared Ezekiel Fuentes. Jeffrey Funes. Carly Isabella Galdame. Jennifer Galomo. Joel Gage Galvan. Adrian Garcia. Aiden Garcia. Alejandra Guadalupe Garcia Salmaron. Alicia Garcia. Alyssa Garcia. Ashley Nicole Garcia. Natalie Carol Cavazos Garcia. Alyssa Nicole Garza. Dayanara Garza. Sarah Jean Gifford. Rufima Gerchenko. Dante Ramon Givens. Arleth Alexandra Gomez. Leobardo Gomez. Yahara Yamilet Gomez. Yaresli Angelique Gonzalez. Patrick Logan Gordon. Evan Lee Graham. Gia Monet Graham. Caden Allen Green. Zakiri Elori Green. Arturo Guerrero. Emiliano Guerrero. Anissa Christine Gutierrez. Daniel de Jesus Gutierrez. Leslie Michelle Gutierrez Carranza. Sandra Ruby Gutierrez Terminio. Andres Guzman. Chloe Marie Irene Harris. Larry Wayne Franklin Harrison Jr. Gabriel Enrique Hernandez. Genesis Anita Hernandez. Vladimir Alexander Hernandez Galicia. Alfredo Alejandro Hernandez Leiva. Stephanie Aurora Hernandez Peña. Saul Herrera. Elizabeth Ann Hickman. Kiri Yahara Hidalgo Rodriguez. Valentin Igareda. Valeria Itzel Hinojosa. Rodolfo Huerta. Christian Adam Hurley. Alejandra Ibarra. Alexa Sarai Ibarra. Isabel Ibarra. Kialana Danae Jackson. Allison Nicole Janice.
Where is she?
Octavia Cheyenne Nicole McKnight. Roy Jaden Jimenez. Ignacio Jimenez Jr. Paulino Jimenez Zaragoza. Raul Jimenez Zaragoza. Jordan Mackenzie Jean-Marie. Caden Amon Joseph. Josiah Aiden Joseph. Alyssa Trishelle Kirk. Jemiah Lynette Kirkwood. Cedric Dwayne Kirkwood Jr. Ashley Jonathan Knox Jr. Abigail Marie Kostek. Dylan Samuel Leal. Kavion Dijon Ledette. Eduardo Ledesma Jr. Asalet Leha. A Miracle Grace Lewis. Teray Dorian Lewis. Alice Julianne Licia. Jesus Linan. Ernesto Lira Gomez. Evelyn Lira Rodriguez. Jamie Elise Long. Esteban Lopez. Samantha Lopez. Stephen Javier Lopez. Adrian E. Lopez Hinojosa. Jose Angel Lopez Luna. Ibeth Lopez Torres. Luke Toribio Lopez Vasquez. Ray Lavelle. Jocelyn Lazoya. Angel Gabriel Macias. Charlize Angelina Mack. Marian Roxana Madrid Matut. Jose Gael Magana. Xavier Arturo Maldonado. Malcolm Edward Malone, Jr. Brian Manzo. Zachary Marler. Anthony Martinez. Brian Martinez. Cristobal Francisco Martinez. Danielle Janisa Martinez. Frida Sofia Martinez. Gregory Dean Martinez. Kieran Elaine Martinez. Leonardo Martinez. Stephanie Elizabeth Martinez. Abraham Martinez Chavez. Kira Gabrielle Mayo. Alexander Lane McFarland. Juan Medellin Cantu. Henry Elier Medina Moreno. Marilla Mendez. Pilar Anaid Mendieta. Daniela Mendoza. Bryce Aaron Miller. Rolando Damian Mireles. Christina Lynn Mitchell. Jeremiah Desmond Mitchell. Yaritza Leonette Molina. Carolina Charlotte Moncayo Mendoza. Abraham Monsivais. Adrian Mondragon. Eileen Mondragon.
Karem Dajeni Montilla Ballesteros. Donaldson Moore Butler. Angelina Mora. Orlando Mora. María Fernanda Morales. Agustín Morales Ajanel. Luis Ramón Moreno. Alexis Gutierrez Morfin. Tajane Jalea Mosley. Jalen Elissa Moss. María Consuelo Munguía. Samuel Andrés Munguía. Mia Elizabeth Muñoz. Sanai Ane Murray. Raimundo Navarro Jr. Victor Manuel Negrete. Jamie Nieto. Isaac Román Manuel Niño. Chris Matthew Noland. Akayla Jalise Marie Nordy. Jacob Allen Núñez. Christopher Anthony Obando Obando. Nora Evangelina Ocanas Reyes. Angel Benjamin Ochoa. Brighton Davis Oman. Jaden Joel Olivo. Eric Miguel Ornelas. Ethan Ortiz. Gavin Rene Pacheco. Carrion Jamonte Parham. Daniela Isamar Parra. Julián Isaac Pedraza. Karen Janira Pedraza. Maximiliano Pequeño. Michelle Leticia Peralta. Iván Alexander Pérez. Julian Janet Pérez. Marco José Pérez. Sonia Anjoli Pérez. George Piñón Jr. Charlena Rachel Powell. Jacob Anthony Quiñones. Luis Manuel Quiroz Rodríguez. Fernando Ramírez. Jazmín Arisbeth Ramírez. Dayami Ramos. José Ramón Ramos. Richie Hilario Ramos. Carlos Antonio Ramos Medina. Lauren Razo. Stephanie Ann Reyes. Alberto Julián Reina. Aliyah, oh no, sorry. Daniel Maurice Rivera. I'm sorry. Fátima Rivera Holguín. Remy Clayton Robbins. Alexis Roberts. Areli Rocha. Antonio Rodríguez. Adrián Joel Rodríguez. Delilah Marlene Rodríguez. Julián Anthony Rodríguez. Rebeca Rodríguez. Jesús Salvador Rodríguez López. Alexa Soriana Rosales Hidalgo. Hugo Alberto Rosas. Brianna Salas. Ana Luz Salazar. Nadalyn Letitia Salazar. Daniel Salazar Sorto. Julian Anthony Salinas. Oswald Salinas. Jagger Jerome Samuels. Angel Alberto Sanchez. Brianna Kiara Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez. Chastity Nicole Sanders. Axel Sandoval. Dylan Joseph Santiago. Luis Saucedo. Jordan Serrant. Chris Abraham Silva. Leslie Ann Simpson. James Terrell Small III. Andrea Solis. Miguel Ángel Soto. Hallie Lynn Spears. Malia Monet Starks. Nathiel Felton Stewart IV. Derek William Stain. Deanna Katura Strong. Ashley Taylor Sustaita. Abigail Guadalupe Tamayo. Denzel Larice Taylor. Canet Estrella Terán Torres Conde. Marquise Xavier Tizino. John Andrew Thompson. Daniela Guadalupe Torres. Enrique Torres. Juanita Lene Torres. Lindsay Herrera Torres. Josué Alexander Trejo Pérez. Joshua Aiden Trevino. Javin Joel Tristan. Joseph Nathaniel Turner. Belén Celeste Umansor. Francisco Valadez Jr. Damian Devon Valdez. Kaylin Jocelyn Valencia. Melissa Renee Valencia. Victor Valerio. Azul Angelique Vasquez. Daniel Vasquez. Victoria Lisette Vasquez Duran. Nathaniel Joel Velázquez. David Yair Vélez Matías. Diana Vences Benavides. Leila Lisette Vera. Leslie Villatoro Galán. Noah Joseph Wiley. Elijah Liddell Williams. Canyon Williams. Gervani Ashawn Wilson. Caleb Sebastian Wolf. Miranda Haley Woodward. Israel Zamudio. Patricia Lisette Zavala Crespo. Arnulfo Cristian Zúñiga. Giselle Noemí Zúñiga. Anthony Lee Tays. Araceli Cardona.
Graduates, would you please stand? As a symbol of your graduation, please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. Guests, would you please remain standing for the benediction given by Mr. John Thompson.
It's a lot scarier up here. Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be a part of this unforgettable moment, a moment that marks the end of an incredible chapter and the beginning of an even greater one. Tonight, we don't just turn tassels, we turn pages in the book of our lives. Over these past 4 years, each of us has walked a unique path filled with memories that shaped who we are. We've celebrated wins and we've faced losses. Whether it was a city championship game, a personal achievement, or even a difficult moment that taught us strength, each experience has given us something new. These memories will stay with us not as weights, but as wisdom. As meaningful as these years have been, they are just the beginning. The road ahead will bring even greater victories, deeper friendships, new beginnings, and harder goodbyes. That's part of life. Some losses like today are inevitable. Today we say goodbye to our hallways, our classrooms, our routines, and some of the people who've been a part of our everyday world. But we step forward not with fear, but with hope. Let this moment remind us that endings are not failures, they are invitations. Invitations to grow, to dream, to try, and sometimes to fall, but always to rise again. As we leave behind the things we remember, we move forward with the courage to face what's ahead. To our families, teachers, Ms. Gonzalez, mentors, friends, and coaches, thank you. Your love, guidance, and unwavering belief in us have been the foundation we've stood on. Your encouragement has been a light in our darkest moments and a cheer in our triumphs. As we go our separate ways to college, the workforce, the military, go Army, or whatever life leads, may we go with open hearts and steady minds. May we face the unknown not with fear, but with faith. May we remember that greatness isn't about perfection, it's about perseverance, compassion, and living a life of purpose. Class of 2025, you may now bow your heads for this prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day you have given us. Thank you for the people gathered here today to celebrate their loved ones as they start a new journey. I ask that you guide them, Father, and bring peace and love upon them as they find their way in life. And whatever they do, let them do so in the name of the Lord. In Jesus' mighty name we say this prayer. Amen. Amen. Y'all ready? Whose house? Lee's house. Whose house? Lee's house. Whose house? Lee's house.
Graduates, today has been a very, very special time. Now it's time to bring this ceremony to a close. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing Robert E. Lee class of 2025. Graduates, on the count of 3, you will throw your caps. I would encourage you to take off your tassels before we engage in this activity. Remember, you have until the end of the song to make it right back where you are. DJ, are you ready? Ganders, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. We are 60 seconds, 1 minute. $30 seconds. Please begin making your way back to your seat. We have just a little bit more before we close this official ceremony. It is with great pleasure and honor that I present to you the class of 2025 graduates. We want to wish you congratulations. At this particular time, we will begin the recessional. Congratulations, class of 2025.
That means they need to be going, right? Oh.
Graduates, please stand. We are recessing.
Oh, yeah. Not even mine.
Great job, y'all. Thank you.
Good job, sir.
Great year. Great year.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
That went very well.
Thank you. Can I take a picture with all y'all? A selfie? I'm like, okay. Thank you for coming. See you again. Thank you, John. Thank you for coming. See you. I will.
It's been a long without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
Best movie scene ever.
We've come a long way from where we
Now we gotta walk all the
began.
way over there.
Oh, what do